Nick Isaacson presents Just the Two of Us.
A recent assertion came out this year deemed the stoned ape theory. It suggests that in human evolution, what separated them from their counterparts is the introduction of psilocybe cubensis, a mushroom with psychoactive attributes that would help humans reorganize the way their brain functioned and develop far beyond what they could before. It would help them develop language, to socialize better, and from there, art, music, philosophy, religion. A higher consciousness developed due to the introduction of this mushroom to the diet.
What the fuck are you rambling about now? It's too hot for this shit.
While this is, of course, just one theory, there is something to be said about the way humans connect and share things that feel larger than themselves to one another. Hundreds of people all find themselves in the Sister City Commemorative Park, all living for themselves, but creating a larger ecosystem that influences them all as they spend their time here alone, but together.
You having a moment or something, buddy? You need a therapist? Wait, are you me? Do I need a therapist?
If we could go even further, to rise up to yet even another level of consciousness, what would be developed? Would we have a higher chance of connecting to the others around us? Or just those who also developed further? Would it be possible to no longer need language? Could you just sense the feelings of those around you, turning everyone around you into silent talking heads?
Fuck, what did Lady Cybele say? Like beacons. You're talking about beacons, right? Is that the moral of today? Listen, if you know so much, why don't you just tell me where this guy is? You disappeared on me again. I found this park because it has some kind of foreign tree called an empress tree. So I figured I'd connect the dots here. No help from you. And now it's the most crowded fucking place I've ever seen. And it's so goddamn hot today. Am I supposed to find some kind of beacon? I've been here for hours not doing shit and you're feeling bad for me. Give me a little clue? Fine, beacon time. Stoned apes or whatever the fuck you're talking about. How am I supposed to intimidate them when we're surrounded by so many people? Well, I still gotta get home and make that call.
Not only would Watts have no idea what to look for, but he would have no idea what time this person would be here. He would need to find a new reference point to start his search.
You, sir, look like you have some time to kill. Why not play a game or two to pass the time? And you might come out of it with a new reference point in life. How about it?
Me?
No, the lady next to you. Psych! Of course I'm talking to you. You look like a wind veil up there, flipping back and forth. The name's Noah. And you see, the game is easy. You just...
Oh, I don't really have time to.
Nonsense. You, sir, look like you're not even sure what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah?
Here, just let me tell you the rules and we'll see what comes of it. Easy buy-in, right? I have 4 cards in front of me. You pick one of them, memorize your card, put it down, shuffle it on the table, and I'll guess what card was yours. You have a total advantage here, right? How could you say no to winning?
The huckster hit a nerve with Watts. He had previously had issues with gambling in the past, and while this guy was clearly there to scam people, the chance of winning here was high. Perhaps a little distraction would help Watts de-stress.
Yeah, alright. Let's go for it. What's the ante?
Let's start something easy, just to ease into it. How about $1?
Ha! Child's play. Don't peek.
Wouldn't dream of it. Now, let's see. I'm thinking you picked here. The 8 of spades?
Sorry, buddy. I had a 4 of diamonds.
Well, shoot. A deal's a deal. How about another go? Let's raise the money a bit. $100?
Oh, now we're talking.
Watts was feeling confident in the game. He knew there was no way this game could be so obviously in his favor and not come out with some kind of twist. While his first card was the 8 of spades, Noah was looking away, so Watts was able to peek at all the cards, letting him deny whatever card Noah picked. From Watts's perspective, there was no way to lose.
Oh, just letting you know I'm really, really good at reading people. So if you lie to me, I'll know.
With a game this easy, I don't know why I'd lie to you. I'm done.
All right. Let's see what we have here. Did you choose every card?
What? No, I only picked one, like you said.
Psych, I'm just testing you, pal. I'm thinking you picked up the 8 of spades for real this time, right? You can't be telling me I'm wrong. I see it on your face. If I'm wrong, just let me know. The game is in your favor, after all. From your perspective, there's no way to lose.
Here's the 100. You got it.
Nice. How about a third, pal? If you ain't got more money, we can always play for something else.
What would you have in mind?
Well, how about some info, big guy? I've been here all day. I see all sorts of things. If you're lost here, maybe I can help.
And if you win?
I'll ask you some questions. Look, that sounds a hell of a lot better than losing out on money, right?
I guess it couldn't hurt.
All right, let's start this.
Done.
Is it this one? The Ace of Hearts?
Aha! It's the 4 of diamonds.
Damn diamonds again. That may be your lucky card, my guy. All right, ask away.
Can you read minds?
Whoa, that's a question for sure. What if I told you I could? Would that mean this is a courtesy win? Could you win again? Could you get the answer to the question you didn't ask? Yes, I can read minds. I guess this is it then, right?
Again, look away.
Watts wasn't sure yet if he believed Noah, but it explained some of the strange things he said. He needed to test something first. Watts picked a card, but did not look at it. It only switched its position with one other card. Noah could possibly be tracking the backs of the cards.
Okay, you know what? I'm feeling confident. I won't even look at the cards. You picked the second card from the left. Well, how'd I do? Am I right?
You're right.
Sick. All right, my turn. Let's see. Did you discover a dead body recently?
Kind of. I shot them.
Whoa, tough guy. But not discovered them, yeah? Okay, another game?
Look, I'm not too sure you're actually able to help me. If this was all to get something out of me, you could have just read my mind, right? Maybe you need to ask me something to get me thinking about it. Either way, it seems like I'm more interesting to you than you are to me now. If you want me to play, we need a new game.
Whoa, chill out, man. It's all good. We can play another game. The guy over there in the green shirt, he's with a young lady in red. 50-50 shot here. Is he with his wife or his girlfriend?
Like, is he married or not? Is that the question? Give me a second here.
The couple in question was not far away, and Watts hoped if he focused hard enough, he'd see the glint of wedding rings on their hands, both of which did. However,
His wife. First thing I've been thankful for the summer for, you can see the reflection of their rings.
Ooh, sorry, pal. That's his girlfriend. They're both married, but they're here having an affair.
However, the question was trickier than Watts gave it credit for. They were indeed married, just not to each other. He would have to start thinking outside the box if he was going to find any kind of advantage over someone who could read minds.
I think you know I won. Question. How long have you been hearing voices? I thought it was particularly interesting when I started hearing 2 voices in one head.
The last 3 days.
This is getting fascinating.
Okay. How long can I hold my breath?
Watts' strategy switched. He had never timed himself holding his breath before, so there would be no way to read his mind and find out. The average person can hold their breath anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes, depending on their body and genetics. As for Watts, he used to do sports, but that was over a decade ago, and he didn't exactly take care of himself since. But he had a big frame, and used to beat out his peers at holding his breath underwater.
I was gonna say that's too wide a net to guess in, but that seems like a small enough range. I was giving you a pretty fair deal before, so how about we look at 15-second increments?
That works for me.
I'm going to guess a minute. What? No way. You let out your breath way too early. On average, people can hold it for at least a minute.
So fucking hot out, man. I'm dying here. I'm getting lightheaded. I need to sit down. The deal's a deal. I won.
Watts realized that the only way to get ahead was to use Noah's mind reading against him. As Lady Cybele told him, you only get good information when you give good information. Relying on Noah to get standard information about the situation, he could use the summer heat that had plagued him all day to his advantage and get non-standard results.
Fine. Ask away.
Oh, hold on. Fuck. You got any water here?
No.
Okay. I'm here to find someone. I don't know who they are or when they'll be here or anything. Does anyone here seem like they're hiding something?
That's just about most people, pal. I'll let you ask something else.
Oh, shit. The person I shot. You can read minds, yeah? I'm thinking of this person right now. Is anyone out there thinking about the same woman?
Are you sure you want me to know about the crime details?
You probably see all sorts of things people want hidden. And if you were a big snitch, you would have been taken out ages ago, right?
Ooh, real big into crime novels, eh? Okay, yeah, give me a moment to listen.
For Noah, the park was a place of many minds he could pry into when finding marks. But with that, peering into their minds creates a large field of chattering that makes it hard to pinpoint not only who is saying what, but where they are speaking from.
I got it. I think I got someone. Damn, you got lucky in coming here. It's hard to tell where they are, but they're here.
You can't help me more than that? Who are they? What are they doing? Maybe I can find them if I know where they're hiding.
Slow down, buddy. We all got questions. How's this for a change? Here, I have the 8 of spades. All gone. Leaving us with just 3 cards on the table. Now you're looking for where I put the 3 of clubs. I'll shuffle these and we can begin.
I like this. No mind reading involved in a game of chance. Simple as a 33% chance to get it right. Well, I'll go ahead and pick the middle card.
Good pick. But how about we spice it up? Here's where I'll offer you double or nothing. Under the left card is the 4 of diamonds. Now here's the deal. I'll give you the opportunity to switch your card, and whoever wins gets 2 questions.
Oh, buddy. You sure messed up here. I know exactly the trick you're going for. I'm going to switch because that doubles my likelihood of winning.
Sorry, your card is the Jack of Hearts.
What? No way. What's the 3rd card?
Ace of Hearts.
Well, that's cheating. This is cheating.
Watts, my man, I'm hurt you'd say that. I thought we were both trying to play on a higher level than that. I was just doing what your informative little voice was saying, trying to use information to mislead you. You looked at all the cards earlier, so I swapped out a card. I never said it was one of the cards on the table.
Indeed, Watts's proclivity to gambling led him to watch numerous hours of game shows in an attempt to figure out how to win games and situations. Being able to dismiss Noah's mind-reading powers in a game of numbers and being able to recognize the Monty Hall problem gave him a hasty confidence, forgetting this was no ordinary game.
Yeah, what he said. So for my first question, why did you shoot this woman?
It was an accident. The gun went off while I was holding it. I didn't even know she was there.
A lot less threatening than you made it out to be. Less of a tough guy, more of a big old teddy bear. For my second question, teddy bear, why are you looking for this person who knows the victim?
There was a witness. They haven't talked to the police, and I need to make sure they never do. Now let me think for a second. Aha! I've got it. The night I got shot, which part of my body has the bullet wound? My torso, my arms, or my legs?
Watts would offer up an unusual approach to his predicament, a game that both offers up information that could have been a reward and could easily be solved by Noah's ability to read minds, by all accounts, seemed like a sure failure.
I mean, this sounds pretty open and shut with my powers. You got shot in your left leg. What's the catch here?
No catch. My blood was everywhere until the rain started. The pain was awful as I hauled her body away from the crime scene while injured, stressing out my body, making the wound unable to heal. I'm gonna offer to double the prize too. As you can see, no wounds on my arms. You can switch your answer if you'd like, or keep your guess.
Once again, the Monty Hall problem would be brought into play. Was the idea to put pressure on Noah to switch his answer, knowing that it would double his likelihood of winning? From Noah's perspective, it sounded like a desperate gamble. Doubling your chances of winning only mattered if you didn't know what was behind every door.
Are you trying to mislead me or something? Putting out a ton of information to make me skeptical of the obvious answer? I'm still going with my answer.
No, nothing like that. I'm just trying to give you an informed choice here. Nothing to hide. I think most clearly when I'm laying out everything in front of me. Helps me connect the dots.
That makes you easy to read.
Maybe so. But how about this? Instead of 2 questions, let's bump it up to 3. You keep saying the left leg even though I said legs in general. So, even if the left leg was wrong and it was on the right leg, you'd be winning under the rules I gave.
That's nice and all, but you got shot in the left leg, so it doesn't matter.
Here. No wound on my left leg, Noah. Do you want to keep guessing the legs, or do you want to switch to the torso?
What? No way. It's probably higher up on your thigh or something. You got shot in your left leg. I'm not changing my answer, Watts. 3 questions. You got shot in your left leg.
Oh, the question wasn't where did I get shot, Noah. It was what body part has the bullet wound. You lost, Noah. I did get shot in the left leg, but there's no wound. As bloody as it all was, it healed up the next day. No marks, no nothing.
Noah was correct about Watts using a lot of information to confuse Noah, but not to get him to switch his answer. Instead, Watts kept generating information to keep in his mind the image of his bloody leg that night. Giving Noah the information he needed to get the right answer was a mental smokescreen to stop Noah from seeing the present conditions, much like when Watts held his breath earlier.
Now, I want to know what the person I'm looking for looks like, where are they, and can I borrow $100? I'm short $100, and I desperately need to go buy some water.
Considering you gave me more information than you realized, just give me a second to hone in on this person again.
A relief for Watts. A stressful day in the heat with what seemed like an impossible task was coming to a close with a much-needed win. Something that's been eating away at Watts would be shared with another person, and in turn, he would find help. Some communicate through speech, art, music, and so much more. Noah, for instance, can read minds. And Lady Cybele suggests that some souls have a shining beacon that draw people together. A common thread pulled through all forms of communication, no matter how simple or complex, is the human's need to be understood. While it is unlikely humans developed language through the consumption of mushrooms, humans always have used their desires and tools to advance themselves and each other. Much as Watts and Noah would use a competition as a shared language to connect with each other. When used correctly, community can be used as a tool to strive for a higher consciousness. A large switch for Watts, who had spent his life withdrawn, feeling like everyone around him were mere talking heads.